Hi Capricorn, this is your horoscope for September 2019. What's left of it anyway, the last 3 weeks of September. It's a pleasure to be with you today. I hope you've had a lovely September so far. For the last 7 days and until the 14th of September, you've got all of your personal planets in your 9th house in Virgo. So you're transiting midheaven, which is work, your Mars, which is your personal drive and ambition, the Sun, your sense of identity and who you are, Venus, the planet of love and beauty and creativity, and Mercury, the communication planet and the way you think, have all been in your 9th house of education, travel, and broadening your horizons. So I imagine that Capricorn, for you, this has been a learning experience so far, September, that you've absorbed a lot of information, that you've been teachable, or that you've learned by traveling and you've embraced different cultures and you've learned something new, or you've been studying and now the payoff is that the extra certification, you have allows you to do something more responsible in your existing job, and that means you get paid more. So the beginning of September until the 14th is really about being teachable and receiving practical gifts that make your life bigger when you use your intellect and when you look at your position that you maintain on planet Earth. It grows and it gets bigger. So if you have a little influence before, then you have a bit more influence. If you have a bit of money now, then you get paid a little bit more money. On the 14th, we have a full moon in Pisces, and I'll make separate videos on the full moon and the new moon. But the full moon is when the moon showers us and it lets go of the energy it's been holding onto. Pisces, and Pisces is self-sacrificing, it's love, it's caring about others more than you care about yourself. And it's in your 3rd house of communication. So you're going to feel really good and humbled by what you've learned and what you've seen. And you're grateful and you're appreciative for the things you have in your life, and therefore you manifest more things to be grateful for. Wow. Mercury goes into Libra on the 14th of September in your 10th house, so communication at work becomes much easier from the 14th onwards. On the 15th, Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and creativity, also goes into your 10th house in Libra. Venus rules Libra, so Venus is able to create beautifully. So if you work as an architect or as a fashion designer, as a sculptor, as an engineer, as someone who creates things, Venus, the creative planet, is going to help you be this amazing creator, but to create something that's really exceptional and beautiful. So any of you guys who are in that field, really make use of this, because you're going to be able to create beautiful things. Also beautiful words, so writing, speaking. That energy is with you until the 21st of September. That's when Jupiter, the lucky planet, which is in your 12th house of spirituality and spiritual strength, and I want to underline that, Capricorn, how important that is. It means that you're undefeatable in terms of your spirit. You'll never be crushed. That squares Neptune in your 3rd house of communication. So there's friction between, should I just enjoy this sense of stability and security and being loved, or should I share it with other people? And it's a bit foggy and vague, and I don't really know how to articulate it. Venus in Libra and Mercury in Libra in your 10th house of career are going to help you articulate those things if you only try. So if you try in the 2nd half of September to teach other people how you come to peace, how you feel satisfied within yourself, how to live a good life, and you really feel happy all the time. If you're one of those wonderful people, and I know people like this, they're happy all the time. When problems arise, they are dealt with. They are nothing to get upset about. Happy all the time, and just problems dealt with, boxes ticked, and on we go. And if you want to learn how to be that permanently, you've got a good shot here in the second half of September. Those kind of things are learned because it's your perspective and you stick to one perspective. That square between Jupiter and Neptune lasts until the end of October, so you've got a month to explore that. On the 23rd of September, we've got the Sun going into Libra, also in your 10th house. So everything is now focused on work and how you can express and create. Libra is beautiful, it's elegant, it creates balance, it's cause and effect. You'll be really likable this month. People will be able to identify with you. You'll be able to build bridges between you and other people. People who you never thought you'd be friends with, you can be friends with. People you never thought you'd work with, you can work with. It's really healing those rifts between you and others and how you perceive them to be. And you can actually connect with them in the way they really are and open your eyes. It's also an autumn equinox on the 23rd, so night and day are exactly the same. And the Sun, Venus, Mercury are in your 10th in Libra, and Mars and the transiting midheaven are still in Virgo in your 9th. So there's perfect balance between learning and taking things in and expressing and teaching. And that continues all the way until the end of the month, the 28th of September, when there's a new moon, energy is being pulled in, more Libra energy is being pulled in into your 10th house of career. So you move into October really wanting to be someone who works to build bridges and articulate things and to create beautiful, wonderful things, or to create and to teach people how to live better lives and how to transform themselves so they can be happier. So you've got a big month ahead of you. You've got a lot that you can achieve here in September, Capricorn. So I wish you all the best of luck, and I wish you all the best of love. I do. Have a wonderful month. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading or the book your sessions button on the front page. If you like these videos, then please hit subscribe and share them online. In the personal sessions, in the private readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. And the astrology chart shows me everything about you. It's your life purpose, your vocational aptitudes, your love life, traveling, where the best place is for you to live, money, finances, spiritual progress. I can see all of those things. I just need your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, order a rectification with me. That's a process where I can work out your time of birth and then draw up your chart. And really, I can answer any question you have. So if you do have any questions, please just get in touch. It's been a pleasure doing this forecast for you. Sending you lots of love, and I'll speak to you next month.